number 5, we have inequalities. And we do them the same way. We have y's by themselves here. So we're ready to graph. We need a xy starting point. So there's our origin. And we'll graph the top one. First I graph the negative 3. So we're going to go down 3. 1, 2, 3, down 3. We're right there. Then the slope is in front of x, that's here, and there's no number, so it's a negative 1 over 1. It's a 1, which is 1 over 1. So now we're going to go from this point, we're going to go down 1 and to the right 1. The negative goes with the top 1, which is the up or down, so we go down 1, and then we go over 1. So there's our points. We're ready to draw a line. Now, to draw a line here, this has an equal sign. Oops, don't want that. Sorry. This has an equal sign, so therefore it's a solid line. So our solid line goes from, not there. There. Through the 2 points. There's our line. Now we need to graph the other one. The other one is a plus 1. So we're going up 1. So it's there. Then we've got a 3 here, but it has to have a fraction, so it's 3 over 1. So I'm going to go up another 3. 1, 2, 3 up, and over 1. And there's my point there. Now I need a line. But this time, the inequality does not have an equal sign underneath, so we don't have a solid line, we have a dotted line. So our line is going to look like there. What are you doing there? There. So we have a line. Now, the other thing we have to do, the first one is the solid line. So we're going to draw a line like this. The y is less than here. Y is less than, which arrow is less than? This one is. Change colors. The line is less than, so it's on this side of the line. The second one is y is less than also, but it's a dotted line. So we go over here, we draw a line this way. And which one goes less than? The less than is going to be below the line, which isn't very much, but this line is pointing down as it goes this way. That's the down way. And that's what we have, less than. Y is less than, y is down. So we're going to shade this side. And where's our overlap? Our overlap is all of this. Not this section down here. And that's our answer. That's our graph. Okay? So that's number 5. We're going to go to number 6. And we're going to start over again. Again, the y's are already there, so it's the same idea, so I'm going to go a little bit faster. Let's use this as our origin. So the first one is a plus 3 from here. So I'm going up 3, 1, 2, 3 up, puts me there. My slope is this fraction, negative 1/3. So the negative 1 is down 1, the 3 is positive, so it's to the right. So from our same point, we're going to go down 1 and 1, 2, 3 to the right, because the slope is negative 1, positive 3. That gives us our points. There is no equal sign, so the line is dotted. So we're going to run a dotted line through the 2 points. And we're going to shade. What side are we shading? Well, y is less than. If I go less than, I go this way. Less than is below. So I'm going below the line. Less than. Now I'm going to go back. Graph the second, graph the second, graph the second one. This one starts with -3, so I'm going down 3. Start at the origin, 1, 2, 3 down. Puts me there. And my slope is going to be here, 5/3. So it's 5, the positive, so it's 5 up and 3 to the right from my bottom point here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. 1, 2, 3 to the right. Puts that point. I guess we found our point. Well, we're not active points, we're after areas this time. And again, there's no equal sign. So, since there's no equal sign, we need a dotted line again. And my dotted line is going to go through this point. And through that point. And we have to shade. Which side are we shading? Again, this time it's greater than. So y is bigger than. Which one of the arrows point bigger? Greater. The one on the top, the one to the left. So this is the greater than side. And what's my overlap? My overlap is all of this and this. Okay? And we're going to problem 7. Now we're still doing the same thing, but we have to get y by itself. So in this case, on the top one, I got to take the x and move it over here. So I'm going to go minus x. The x's cancel. So now I have 2y is less than -x, -6. I need to get the y by itself, so I have to divide by 2 to make it go away. Divide by 2 and divide by 2. 2's cancel. So I now end up with y is less than a -1/2. There's a 1 in front of the x, so it's 1/2 x minus 3. That's the one I'm going to graph. This is the 2. I do the bottom, the same thing. I'm going to move the 3x to the other side. Minus 3x. Minus 3x. Going to go there. 3x's cancel, so I have a -2y is less than a -3x minus 2. I need the y by itself, so I divide everything by -2. The negatives cancel, the 2's cancel. The negatives cancel, and the negatives cancel. Anytime there's a negative on top and the bottom, they cancel. I'm left with y less than 3/2 x plus 1. There's my second graph. I'm going to graph those. All right, to graph them, my x and y. And how do I graph? First one, I'm going to do this one first. I got -3. I'm going down 1, 2, 3. Mark the point. My slope is -1. It's right here. -1/2, so it's -1/2. So it's -1, down 1, and 2 over. And there's my point. There is no equal sign, so it's a dotted line. I have my dotted line, and I'm going to go through the points. And there's my line. And I have to shade. I go do my line like that, and it says y is what? Y is, I'm here. Y is less than. Which one's less than? Obviously the one below. This one. Okay. Do the second one. This is a +1. So my point slope is 3 over 2. So I'm going up 3 and over 2, so I'm here. There is no equal sign, so it's dotted. And I'm running between this point and that point. Draw my line here, use my arrows, and where is y? Y is less than. Which one's pointing down? The right one is pointing down. So, this is the side that's shaded. And what's the overlap? The overlap is down here. Last one, number 8 of the graphic ones. Move the 2x to the side, minus 2x, minus 2x goes there. 2x's cancel. I got negative y is less than a negative 2x, which is, plus 3. Divide by a negative 1. The negatives cancel, so y is less than 2x minus 3. Wait a minute, that's wrong. You divide it by a negative, right? When you divide by a negative, you have to turn your arrow around, so the arrow goes this way rather than that way. Instead of pointing left, you have to point it to the right. So this is what I'm going to graph first. Second one. Here I have to move the x to the other side. That's all I have to do. So the x's here cancel, so I have a negative y is greater than or less than a negative x plus 3. I can't have the negative here, so I have to divide by negative 1. And the negatives cancel there and there. Now I have y equal to or greater than x minus 3. There's my second equation, and I did that one wrong too. I divided again by a negative, so you've got to remember to turn this around. It's easy not to. So this is, instead, first it was greater than, now it's going to be a less than or equal to. Whenever you divide by a negative, we've got to turn the arrows around. Okay? So, I need points, origin. So we'll call this our origin. So let's graph. First one, this one here, the negative 3, so we're going 1, 2, 3 down, and the slope is 2 over 1, so we're going back up 2 and over 1. There is an equal sign, no, there's no equal sign there, so it's a dotted line, and the dotted line is going to go through there. Draw a line. Arrow. Which side do we have? We have a greater than. Stay out. Shut the door. Stay out. The sign is a greater than symbol right here. So I have to go, which is greater than? The one on the left is. So the greater than goes here. That's that one. Now, to the other one. Shut the door. We do the bottom one is a x minus 3. It's a minus 3, so we're going down 1, 2, 3. That's the same point. The slope is 1, 1. So we're over 1 and up 1. And we need to draw a line. And it is a solid line because we have an equal sign. So we need a solid line running through those 2 points. Go there and there. We need to extend this one down. here. And our thing says y down here. Y is less than. So the less than is pointing down. So it is this side. And so where's our overlap? Our overlap almost doesn't show. It's down here at the bottom. So you got the dotted line. We'll go in here, down to the dotted line, and the other. So the overlap is this section right here, because we're above the dotted line and below the solid line. So this is our actual answer here, and that's problem number 8. I'll be back in a little while.